Today we're gonna make gingerbread cookies. I have 3 colors here. They all look pretty good. You can use any color of your choice. This is greens, browns, and red. Now we're gonna set up our zooms, line up on the bottoms, and then keep your red arrows point away from you. Today we're gonna use orange. You take double bands and go in from first rows from center to your left, and then center to your right, center to your left, center to your right, double bands, and then you take double bands from first to second on your left and do 2 times from here to here, here to here, and do the same thing on your right. Double bands. When I say double band, means 2 bands. And now we're going to do the centers, first to second, second to third, and do 3 times. Then we take double bands from the left and pull in to the centers from here to here, and then from your right and pull into the centers from here to here. And we want to keep all these bands down, and when you place it in, make sure keep it nice and neat, especially for this pin, because it's gonna be a lot of bands connect to these pins. And now double bands from this pin and go out to your left. From here, go out straight to your left. And we're going to do the same things. Again, keep your bands down and nice and neat. Don't let them overlap with each other. And then from the center to your right, from here to here. And now again, double bands, and then come from here to the next one, there to here. This part doesn't have bands. This is his neck, so it comes in and comes out. And then from here to here, and continue to do this for 6 times, total of 6 times. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and do the same thing on your right, total of 6 times, double bands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we're gonna come back here and working on the center parts. You take double bands from center and go up 1 time from here where the neck connect the centers, 4th from the bottom, and go up 1 time. And next we're gonna do the one with the bottoms. These bottoms in the front, I use greens. Take a single green bands and then twist 2 times on your hook. So you're gonna see 3 rings on your hook, and take 2 bands of his body's colors, whichever color you use, and then 2 of them, then you let it go through. This is the bottom and his in the front. Comes up, going through like this. It's gonna look like this, and then we press them. You hold one end and press one end in, and keep this green rings in the centers, and you hook the other end to the next pig. And we're gonna do the same thing for 1 more time. We take one single green band, twist 2 times, and you will see 3 rings here. Take 2 bands, and then going through like this. You hook one end to here, and keep the bottoms here, the green bands, and then hook it to the next ones. This is his bottoms, and it should look like this. And next, you take double bands, just 2 bands by itself, and continue. Do 1 more time, and this is what it should look like. And again, we're gonna keep all the bands down. Now we're gonna do his eyes. You take 1 black band and twist it 2 times. You're gonna see 3 rings on your hook, and do 1 more time. Single black bands, twist it 2 times. So you should have 6 rings on your hooks. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you take the color of the bodies, 1 band, and then you move all these 6 rings to all of them. And then keep it in the centers. Then you hook it to the seconds from the bottoms. 1 end on the right, and hook the other ends to the left. Second from the bottoms. And you're gonna see you separate these 2 bands, which will be 3 on this side and 3 on this side. And on the centers, you're gonna keep 1 on this side and 1 on this side, in between these pigs. And this is what it should look like. You got 1 black band here, which has 3 rings, and 3 rings here, and then you hook one side to second pigs on your right and the other sides on your left, and then keep in the centers, keep 1 on this side and 1 on this side. This is his eyes. Now we're gonna make the cap band for his feet. I use 2 bands, twist twice, and then hook it to the last ones on your right. And then you do the same thing for 1 more time. Take single bands, twist it 2 times, and then you hook it to the last ones on your right 2 times. That will make his feet look better. And then do the same thing for his left feet. take single bands, twist 2 times, and then hook it to the last one on his leg, and do 1 more times, twist 2 times, and this is what it should look like. Now we're gonna press in the horizontal bands, so we'll keep them together. First, we're gonna take single bands, twist, and then you hook it to the third from the bottoms, and then you pull the other ends to your left, from here to here. Remember to twist 1 time, and then hook it to here. So you will see 2, like a 2 band here, but actually it's just from 1. Next, we're gonna take 2 bands and then just press them from right to left, like this, from here to here, 2 bands, and do the same thing 1 more time for here, from here to here. Now we do the same thing again for the next one, from here to here, and we need 1 more time from here to here. And this is what it should look like. For the horizontal bands, you use 1 for the eyes to hold them together, and then these ones you use 1 single band, twist 1 time, so it will look like 2, but it's tighter. That way will make it comes in a little bit. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 for double bands, 2 bands for each. Now after we press in all the band for his body, we're gonna do his arms. For his arms, we're gonna use unused part here, and we take double bands and start it from here, going up 1 time, and then double bands, going up 1 more time, and then repeat these steps, do 1 more time, 2 bands, going to the next ones, and 2 more bands, going to the next one. 2 here, 2 here, and then you take a single bands again, twist 2 times, and then stretch it, press to the last ones, and do 2 times. Twist 1, 2, and then press just like cap bands right here 2 times. 2 cap bands here, and repeat this step, do another 2 cap bands for these ones. Take single bands, twist twice, and then stretch it just like a regular cap band. You stop it, twist 2 times, and then again single band, twist twice, and then press it as cap band to the last ones. And this is what it should look like. Now we're gonna loop in them, and remember to rotate your zooms. So start with cap bands, go under cap bands, hold on to the cap bands, grab the bottom 2s, hook it to the next ones, and only 2 times. And then after you're done, you take it out. This is its arms, like this, and then we come up here and press it in here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth from here. And then make sure all the pins are done. And you just stretch it and press them in here. Just right below his neck. And then come back here to the other arm. Go down all the cap bands, grab the bottom two, and then hook it to the next ones. Grab the bottom two, hook it to the next ones. And then take it out. This is another arm. And then we come up here and press to these ones on the other side. And this is what it should look like. Now we're ready to loop in the band. We started from the one on your left, reach down all the cap bands and grab the bottom two, hold on to your cap bands and then hook it to the next one and continue to do this all the way up here to his arm. And then when you come to his arms, these two bands is from here. So when we grab these two bands, we want to hook it back to the center here. So grab, make sure you stay inside all the arms, horizontal bands, and grab the bottom two and hook it back to the centers right here. And keep all the bands down because there's so many connect to here, it's easy to come out. So make sure everything is done. And then we come back here, do the one on your right. Again, reach down through all the cap bands, grab the bottom two, hold on to the cap band, and then hook it to the next ones. Grab bottom two, hook it to the next ones. And continue to do this all the way to his arm. And then when you come to his arm again, we're looking for these two bands and grab it, hook it back to the center here. And after we're done here, we come back here to the center. Before we loop in the centers, we make sure we grab these two bands and then hook it over in front of this last pin. And it should look like this. And then you just grab these last ones and hook it to the next ones. And after you hook it, it should look like this. And then continue to do it until to the center part here. Okay, stay inside horizontal bands, hook it to the neck, grab the bottom two, hook it to the next one. Grab the bottom two, hook it to the next one. And this is what it should look like so far. Now, here's, since so many bands hooked to these pegs, it's gonna be really hard to try to reach these bands and grab it out. So we need to be very gentle and make sure you grab the right ones. It's kind of hard to see because so many bands here. That's why we need to press in order. When we press in, we gotta make sure it's nice and neat so it's easier to identify. For the first one, it's gonna be hardest ones. So I use my fingers, grab the two, move around so you can kind of see which tools that we're looking for, and you reach under all the bands on top and try to look for these two. Try to look for these two. Let's hook it to this pin. It should be on the top after all those bands that was hooked to. And then grab the two. Let's hope we got the right one. Make sure you got two in there. Let's see. Yep. So when you find the right ones and you hook it to here, you will see the nice teardrops, two on the top and two on the bottoms. When you grab the right one, you move it, you'll see movings, and then you can tell you grab the right ones. Make sure you grab the right one. Next, we're gonna look for these two bands, and this time will be easier because there's a little gap there, so easier to see. Grab the next two, and then grab it out, pull it, and as you can see, when you pull the right one, you can see it forming a teardrop here before we even hook to it. And then now we hook this end to it, so it's gonna be two teardrops on top of each other's and here's. And now we're gonna look for these two bands on the centers. It will be the bottom twos. This will be easier. That's easier to see if you look down. You go down and grab the bottom twos and then hook it to the next ones. Now you can see nice and neat three teardrops here, and that's what it should look like. And make sure you see this. If you didn't see this, that means you grabbed the wrong band, and you need to go back and double check and make sure you grab the right one. Now we're gonna come back here and do the one on your left. Grab the bottom two, hook it to the next ones, and then grab the bottom two, hook it to the next ones. Now these two bands is from here, so we need to reach in, grab it, and hook it back to the centers. That way you can see the teardrops here. And then when you're done here, we come back here, do the one on your right. Just do the same thing, reach in, grab the two, and hook it to the next one. Do 2 times. And then again, these two bands is from here. So we grab it, we're gonna hook it back to where you come from so you can see the teardrop here. And don't forget, we still have 2 here in the centers. Okay, come back here, grab the bottom 2, hook it to the next one, grab the bottom 2, hook it to the next ones. And this is what it should look like. Now we take a single band and then reach in the one in the center, last one in the centers, through all the bands in here. So a lot of them, I know. And then you just grab it through here and hook the other ends here. And then you grab one end through the others. It's just to secure so it won't come out. And I like to hook it to one of my fingers so it won't come out because there's so many bands. Until you take out, if you let go, it may come out. So we use your hook to release so you won't pull too hard and we have to strain it out so much until you take it out. And then you can pull it. And then when you come here, I like to do this, so many bands here, and then continue to finish pulling out. And here is our gingerbread boys. And after you pull it out, we need to straighten up so it will look more like gingerbread boys. And we're not done yet. We're gonna decorate him up a little bit so it will look nice. Now I take a white bands, single white bands, twist it 1 time, so you will have 2 rings, and then you take it and then put it on his arm. Just get it through, kind of like put a bracelet on your arms and put a little bracelet on his arms. That looks nice. And do the same thing for the other arms and his feet. Just twist 1 time, you will be 2 rings, and then you place it and put it on his other arms. So you wear a little bracelet. And do the same thing for his feet. One more time. Twist. They are the same, all 4 of them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. And here is our gingerbread cookies. If you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. And check out my channel for other videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.